So I finally remembered to look up this New York Skinwalker sighting, and what a bitch to find this. That's a whole nother thing. Skinwalkers in New York. Now, I have video and mapping of a place where my cousin lives. And now I can't remember the damn county it is in. But this place in New York is close to Corning, New York. This place that this person speaks of, because I found this, I didn't expect to get a comment back so quick. But it says, hello, I live in, more the wooded area of New York. Stories about skinwalkers only throughout the south and the drylands. My mom and I believe our house was built above burial grounds of some sort. We live on a hill, and there are certain shapes dug into some huge rocks, like a circle shape with lines indicating entrance, almost like Native American sacrifice. Space about 30 feet away, there are huge rocks built in form of a tomb or structure of some sort. Could have never come across a skinwalker. Possibly a Wendigo. Wendigos are not here, them are in Canada. But they could travel too. But the skinwalkers, I'll tell you right now, why there's such movement in this place, oh man, sends chills up my spine. I can tell you something right now because I told them that I would be making a video. Native Americans did not use rocks for any type of burial. Only, for, carving structures or any kind of carving in stones. What they did do was make a mound of rocks, hand-held rocks, and they put them on the mound, and eventually would build up to be big one. But these big boulders and stuff and flat rocks like this, they did live around caves and stuff like that. It could be some structure instead of a stone wall. I say Native Americans use a lot of rocks for indication of, like places of where they are and where they're at. They never, I can't say they didn't use them for tombs. Yeah, they didn't use them for tombs, nor did they use headstones. But they did only use a rock for in honor of that warrior or chief. Now, if you're walking on these things, I don't know if I don't believe that. Now, they don't say they came in contact with them. I thought they did, because it's been a while since I read this, but they never sacrificed people, but they did kill, but they didn't sacrifice them. Natives never did that. If they're going to kill you, they're going to kill you. They don't torture you or sacrifice you, put you on, tie you up, and that's nothing. But if you hear the strange noises and howls, or if I believe these people are just saying they live on native land, as long as you respect that land, that skinwalker will not appear. in my eyes. These are just my thoughts and my theories. The Native Americans that lived throughout these, I mean, I could most definitely be, due to my mother, grandfather, grandmother, great-grandmother, grandfather, all lived in the Corning, Waverly, New York, but that's out west more. You do live close towards Connecticut, and where I'm getting with this, you'll be shocked of what my findings are. But the only thing I can say is you respect that land. I don't believe you'll ever come in contact with a skinwalker. You start, you know, disrespecting it in ways of maybe, I don't know, say so, building something or tearing out and wiping out a whole thing. You got to make sure if you live over a burial, you respect that burial. That's in my eyes, my thoughts, my theories. But it doesn't seem like you're writing about anything being encountered with them. And that's a good thing. But you do have to beware. And this is why. This is the mapping. I got the Ulster County in New York. It's here. Now, when you go on this map, you see a lot of things of Indian head, Native American words throughout this section. The mountains, the parks. Them are Native American lands. Natives used to live around mountains. They used to peak on top of mountains. They say their spirits of warriors and chief go above the mountains. Sometimes, there's a lot of story behind stuff of mountains and natives. And as you can see, a Paul Capiz. What the hell was that? Alright, the dog's to the right of me. Something just went clicking over here to the left of me. I'm starting to get goosebumps. Anyways, by the way, if you are a first-time viewer of my channel, I also come in contact with ghosts. But that right there is a Native American word. Also, as you can see here, you're not too far off from the Connecticut border. That's right. Massachusetts up here. Now, in my findings of skinwalkers in Mass, Connecticut, up above, in Vermont, has led me to do the New England Triangle from Vermont's Bennington Triangle straight across to the Bridgewater Triangle, and right down here from the Bennington Triangle down here into Connecticut. There's two ghost inspectors. They're big more time than me. I did contact one of them, but he never called me back. I told him about my New England Triangle and his findings. And get this. Right here, Litchfield, Connecticut. Once again, here's the pink line. There's the Pocoskipi. I can't even say that. But as you can see, there's the county I was talking of. You go over here, the Connecticut border, into Litchfield, and from Bennington, Vermont, Bridgewater Triangle to Litchfield, completes my New England Triangle. And what is here that has been found by the Eno father, son, ghost, whatever. They're just as big as anybody else. And they met Stella Langsing, which is another one that met the Men in Black, that caught the Men in Black on tape and video, or not video, but 8mm film. Not too, straight up into Springfield, Northampton area, which leads straight up, as you can see, from Litchfield. But there is a Skinwalker Ranch, Litchfield, Connecticut. They have found the same things at the Skinwalker Ranch in Utah, and they have found a Skinwalker sighting there. Not only that, have I looked into it, and I found that in Bennington, Vermont, there was a Skinwalker sighting in the Green Mountains, and there was a Skinwalker sighting in the Bridgewater Triangle. So for you who has the native land, in Connecticut is another huge dwellings for Native Americans too. Wampanoags, the King Philip and all that, Nipmucks. But also in this area, the Mohawks. And I did come up and see some of Mohawk Park in this area. They dominated this area. And the Skinwalkers are to keep sacred land and enemies off. That's what a Skinwalker was brought forth to this world. And they have been sightings right not too far from you. Litchfield, which is the bottom half of my New England triangle. So yes, you definitely could be on some sacred native land. Respect that land, and I guarantee you will be safe. Now the pug's on the left of me going over where you heard noise. Where I heard noise, but I don't know what the hell that was. Shit. I never caught that, but I was yapping. Sometimes I do get lucky of catching it, but these are my findings anyways. And yes, you are close to the New England Triangle. Hey! Ted! Something's out here tonight. Something's out here. I've been supposed to be getting my camera up at night. Maybe I will tonight because the dog's flipping out in the backyard here. He was flipping out early and I just heard a noise to the left of me and he was on the right, so. But anyways, sorry to mess this up. Yeah, you definitely are in a county in a way of great native dwellings. None of my findings. And to see that this is close to that New England Triangle in Litchfield, you look that up, you'll see the Skinwalker Ranch of Litchfield, Connecticut, and the Eno father-son duo of their findings of this ranch. I'll see if I can contact him again, but he never did call me. Must have thought I was crazy because what I found led into his area. He's probably thinking, oh, this guy's nuts, but don't underestimate me. I've been looking for stuff and I've been finding it. And this, I tell you, this is a big finding. Knowing that this place here is close to my triangle. And I put it on the map here. Right in here is Litchfield. And here's the, straight across. So whoever watches this video and told me about this place, you see how far you are from this place here. And you're close to Skinwalkers. They travel, they do. No doubt. But you respect that land, don't alter it, try not to alter it in any way, I don't think you'll have any worries or bother. Me, personally, you can think I'm crazy. When I go to Native American places, I make sure I sit down Indian style, throw up my right hand, just like they used to do back in the day. And sometimes I will put on Native American peace music on my phone and play it so it's heard. That's what I do. I mean, you don't have to do it. Nobody has to do it. But I do it. And so far, I don't think I'll be ever bothered by any Native American spirit. But like I say, you are in a huge area of Native American dwellings right there. Possibly the Mohawk tribes. But until that next video, be safe, take care. Always believe and always respect the Native American land that you walk on. Because that's right, you will never know what will come out and bite you in the ass for disrespecting it. I'm not trying to scare nobody, but the person asking that question, skinwalkers, yes, you are very close to it. I mean, even though they do travel, it's been known that they have been found in this area. And it's called Litchfield, Connecticut. Until that next video, out.